Yeah, hi. So this is the third video. In this video, we will be learning about OOPS. In the previous video, we have discussed how we should be giving introduction, and this is the most predictable question for interview. In almost all freshers interviews, you will see that OOPS is asked very frequently. So you should be clear with the definition and the understanding. Every fresher face that they do not understand OOPS, but they have to just memorize it because they know that this will be asked in interviews. This video will be making OOPS understanding very easy so that anyone can understand it. What OOPS stands for? It means object oriented programming. So before understanding OOPS, we should be understanding why it came and what was coding before this. So I hope you have done your college project by yourself, and if you have coded there, then you should have a glimpse of that. Whenever you start building any project, what it states for, you start with a function and you build some other functions, then it gets sometimes gets complicated easily. You see, any project is built with a CRUD operation, and you build by defining some functions or methods, you say. Now if you pick these understanding into production, where each company have their own big code base where they live, like if you take example of Google or something, if you go there and you write your functions, like if you write your code in functions, then it will get so messy that it is very hard to maintain. Now these functions have dependencies, something like, if function 1 have some minor change, it will affect other functions, and then this small change can go and crumble your whole project. So this is the problem that developers found, that it is very hard to make change. So that's why OOPS came. And when you see that what OOPS did is, then OOPS came, it gave the whole code as a structure and proper definition and proper way how a code could be changed and how it will not affect the other parts of the code. What is OOPS? OOPS means object oriented programming. It is a smart way to write code using real life things like toys, cars, and people. It is very easier to understand OOPS with, when you see the real things around you. In order to understand OOPS, we should be understanding what is object. So object is anything that you see or touch around you. For example, a toy car, dog, mobile phone, anything. So that is an object. Then what is a class? So wherever those products are coming, those are class. So example is, a class is the definition is, the class is a blueprint or design. Example, so toy factory design is a class, and when the products are built, toys are built, so those are objects. So the actual toy or car, whatever is, that is a object. So one class can create many objects because it is a factory. Then you see the example that, one factory is there, it has a blueprint, it has machineries, it has workers, and they are producing again and again objects, which is a toy car, or it could be anything. So that is a real life example of class and object. Now our next thing is, what is encapsulation? Encapsulation means keeping things safely inside. Example, lunch box with lid. So you see there is a lunch box, there is a food inside, and you put a lid on it. You can eat the food, but you do not know how it is cooked. In code, data plus method are packed together. Now abstraction. Abstraction means hiding the hard work. Example, driving a car, you use steering and brakes. You do not worry about engine details, like how, if you apply a brake, then how it is working inside, or how you are accelerating and how it is accelerating the car. You do not worry about the engine. In code, so only what is needed, not much. Let's say, for example, you are having a big library you're using in the code, and you do not see how this library was built. So you have an abstraction of that library or any function, and you do not worry about the function, that it will work or not. You have a confidence that, if you call this function, it will work. Similarly, inheritance. Inheritance means taking qualities from parents. Example, Papa is tall, then child is tall. In code, one class reuses another class. For example, so there is a class A which has some, for example, this is a car factory and it has the manufacturing blueprints of tire and engine. Then there are child factories which inherits these properties of like how to make a tire, how to make an engine, and they build brand of B car and brand A car. Now the thing is they know that okay how this tire is built from the same parent class. They get a blueprint, they just build that tire and put in their car, and the engines they put that okay I want 440 as a power and here 550, anything could be put into this engine and this will be developed. So they inherit these things and they build the car. So this object is there, this factory is there, and this is a parent factory. Similarly, how we inherit chromosomes from our parents. Now polymorphism. Polymorphism means same name but different word. So dog sounds it's like called bark, but cat sound meow. So same function but different behavior. If you see that one thing like sound, it depends on the object that how they will make that sound. So all dogs when they make a sound that is called bark, and all cats when they sound they will called meow, but both are animals. So this is polymorphism. So if you take an example like water, and if we check this in different temperatures, we can find ice and normal water which is in liquid form, and gas when it is above 100 degrees Celsius. So similarly, this is so this water is like giving a different states in different temperature. So how this is behaving different in different temperatures. In the code also we can see that okay there is a function which is named as get water and it is asking for temperature and it will return something the state. So here we can see that this function's name is same for whenever you are calling, but it could act different providing a different state. Or you can take example something like you will learn in future that okay one same named function could have multiple kind of parameters, and when you pass something like one parameter or multiple parameter, then different function could be called. So you will see these in future, but yeah, this is the gist of that. So what we have learned till that oops is having class which is a blueprint. What class produces have a real thing is object. When we log data safely is encapsulation. When we hide complexity is abstraction. When we reuse parent features is inheritance. When same name and different work could you can see that if there is any same name but different work is happening or different functionality is happening, then that is polymorphism. Also you see oops it is called that it is having four pillars which is abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance, and encapsulation. So you need to define in any interview if you are sitting and you need to define that oops what it is. Oops like you can define the one line statement, then you can say that okay there are four pillars of oops, then you can define each with example, and you need to be confident, you need to write code on it, and you can pick any language, you can write code on it. So that will be a full definition of oops. This much info is enough for you, but still if you need to go deeper I will attach videos link that will cover different type of programming styles that you can go through. There you will find code examples also, you can look at that and you can code yourself, then you will be ready for the interview. If there is any question or any feedback you can comment below, I will look at that. Thanks.